Okay. Good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. That always gets me excited just saying that title. Get Rich 101. I'm your host, Sekou Wrights. I am an author. Let me put that book up on the shelf right quick. Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Okay, so I don't really have a show today. I don't have a show today, but B King just sent me a list of notes of things I could talk about. So I'm just gonna let this show be produced by Fee King. So let's just go. Let's just go. All right. So thanks to New Thought Media Network for allowing me this space and this opportunity to be here to to fight against the strokes. For those of you who are just tuning in or just becoming aware of me, I have had two strokes, the second of which was supposed to be fatal. Amen. I fought that stroke off, and I continue to strive and to thrive and to do more. And I've just completed my second marathon since I was declared sick. I didn't have a marathon before I was sick, but since I was declared sick, I've done two marathons. All right, so Ashe. Okay, so I'm gonna do an affirmation right quick, and then we're going to get into it. So here's the affirmation. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. I am so happy and so grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into the show produced by Fee King. The show produced by Fee King. So first thing is about the Wonka movie. The Wonka movie. So for those of you that don't know, well, I guess I've made it clear that I like seeing movies, but we saw a movie last night. We saw Wonka, and I saw a little piece of an intro, and she said that Willy Wonka was one of her favorite childhood memories, and so we just went, let's go see it. We went to see Wonka, and I got so much more out of that movie than I expected to. I did. Like I was like, yeah, let me get comfortable. Maybe I might go sleep or something. But no, I was fixated. And so, without giving the plot, well, maybe I will give some plot away. But what struck me here, what Fee King told me to write about, is about the money, the money, because the character in the movie, the Willy Wonka character, begins the movie singing about money, singing about the money that he has, right? And then you notice that the amount that he's singing about keeps getting lower and lower and lower. And he gives it away with a smile, like, all right, so some kid comes and shines his shoe, right? And he's like, oh, well, he didn't ask for a shoe shine, right? The guy kid is shining his shoe, and he's like, all right, so here's your money for you shining my shoe. But meanwhile, he's in a dire situation, right? And the last thing is he gives partial part of his money to this woman who is begging. She needs some place to sleep, her and her child. And he gives her a half of what he has left. And he's got the one coin left, and then that one coin slips away and falls through the cracks of the sidewalk. And I'm like, what is going on, man? He's got no money now. He's still singing partly and effusively, and he's still happy. And that really got me because his fixation on his dream was higher than his fixation on his money. You feel me? His fixation on his dream was higher. Like he projected that he was going to go meet with the candy makers the next day, and he was going to wow them, and his fortune would be made, right? And that goal drove him. Now, anyway, I gotta tell this. Sorry for those of you who are going to see the film. So right after he's sitting on a bench, he's about to be frozen, but he's still smiling. This guy offers him a place to sleep. He takes the place to sleep, and then the place to sleep is turned all on its head. It's turned all on his head, and so he brings that positive attitude, that positive spirit into this place where there are already 5 people waiting for him. Well, waiting for him in terms of the movie, right? They have 5 people waiting for him, but they have subjected themselves to what has happened to them. They've just given up and doing what has been required of them. But Wonka comes in, and he comes in with hope, with hope, with the absence of despair, and he does the things that will immediately change the situation. Like, these things could have been thought of by the people who were in his situation the whole time before him. But no, it took him and his undying spirit stepping into this situation and figuring it out. And they're like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" And then he changes everything. He changes everything. And that just got me. That just got me. I was like, "Oh man, that's what I'm saying to people, though. That's what I'm saying to people. What you have to do is you have to see the most positive thing, and therefore, because you're doing that, everything else will wind itself out in your favor. In your favor. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's been happening with me since my stroke. But I have been able to see past current circumstances. I don't know how. But it was not something. It was not something I did. And before the strokes, I did not do this. Let me testify now. I did not do this. But post stroke, I'm able to see beyond the circumstances. The right now. I'm able to see beyond the right now. And people want me to talk about right now, and I'm like, no, I'm ahead of you. I'm thinking way down here instead of stuck right here down here. And I don't know how I don't know how it happened. The universe must have shaken something loose when he shook me, because I did not do this before. Trust me, I did not. I gotta figure out think, but the me that is now, the new mind, as Fee called it, can see beyond current circumstances. And when I can see beyond current circumstances, the best possible future circumstances, that makes the current circumstances um, moot, right? Moot. Yes, moot. Moot. Moot, right? And so that's incredible. That's incredible. So anyway, let me move on to the next point on Fee King's list. Okay, mindset. Yeah, because that's what we're talking about. Willy Wonka, his mindset changes everything. Changes everything. We're talking about these people who have been under held under someone's thumb for so long, and they're bright, articulate people who can't figure out how to get out of this current situation. And yet, this one guy comes in smiling and with joie de vivre, is able to change it. He's able to change it by his mindset. Because he got no money. He's got no money. He's just got an idea. and that changes everything. And so his mindset has to be one of someone thinking way down the road, someone thinking way down the road, because when you can think way down the road, you can be less concerned with right now. You can be less concerned with right now when you can think down the road. And I don't know, again, I'm just going to say for the record, I don't know how how God infused me with it. But since my stroke, I'm able to see there instead of here. I'm able to focus my attention there instead of here. So I don't know. I don't know. Ashe, 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 Ashe. All right. So yeah, I think that's what I want to talk about. I guess that was my no show. I was saying at the beginning of the show that I don't have a show, but Fee King gave me some great pointers, and yeah, I would say fully engaged in the film, and I was very impressed with what happened and how he was able to change the lives of these 5 people, just change their lives entirely, and how we can change our lives tomorrow, today, just by focusing on what we want. Focus on what we want, not what is, don't react to what's happening. Think about what you want, and focus on that. Focus on that. Ashe. Ashe. All right, so let's see what's happening with the comments and see if there's anything else I need to respond to. Let's see. Comments. Fee King is as usual, helping people find the show. So I appreciate you helping people find the show. And let's see what oh, Fee King said all these things. Oh, thank you, Fee. I miss you too. Let's see, the producer. Trying to find a quote from her that's not one of the one of the ones that's giving out the words to the people. Okay, here's one. I'm saying one that wasn't for other people, was for me. So, hey, that again. Yes, his fixation on the dream was higher than his lack. Yes, yes. I was fascinated by the fact that he let that woman have half the money, and he was smiling. He was still smiling, and he lost his last nickel, and he was still smiling at the future of tomorrow. And tomorrow did not go well. It did not go well. But he was able to change everything. When life got down, he was able to keep his mind fixed upwards. And that's an incredible thing to be able to do. To keep your mind focused on the highest ideal when things are pulling you down. Focus on the highest ideal. Ashe. Ashe. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm not and therefore everything would okay. Let's see. We get, yes, what I was just saying. We get to see beyond our current circumstances. Yes. And let's see. All right. I'm listening and absorbing. All right, P King. Focus on what we want. Yes, focus on what we want. Yes. And it's so hard. It's so hard to do. Which is why I must be annoying to people now, because I can do it easily now. My frame of mind is so far ahead that now it doesn't bother me anymore. And so that's got to be unnerving to people, because I haven't been that way. I have not been that way my entire life. But now I can see further down the road. And I can see how that's going to play out because of this. So, for example, I watch shows that picture houses. I think that's the way to put it. So I watch them on YouTube, and they show these beautiful houses, Before, eh, I definitely didn't watch them. I definitely didn't watch them. When I caught them every once in a while, I'd be like, uh, maybe one day. But now I look at them with with interest because I am selecting my couch. I'm selecting my couch. I'm selecting my couch. I'm selecting my deck. I am selecting things that will manifest in my life, not out of any kind of trickery. I am literally looking at these films like, oh, that's good. Maybe I'll do that with this. I'll do that with this. I am planning. I am planning. And this is happening organically. I didn't have some meeting about it. I started watching these shows of these videos and getting to see how the people who do things with their millions, how they spend their how they spend their millions, how they spend their millions. Because I didn't know that, for example, that the 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 cruise ship comes with a staff. Of course, of course, you think about it, like, yeah, it's got to come with a staff. But I thought that you would be driving around yourself. But no, you've got a staff. And that makes it all the more easier. You've got a staff, you've got a chef, you've got all the things built in to into the staff of a ship. I'm like, that's perfect. That's perfect for me. So I'm thinking about this person. I want, this person I wanted to be a chef. This person I want to be. The person gets the flowers. Like I am in this process of planning all the time, and I don't know how. Again, I don't know how it happened, but that's what I do now. I plan actively for the future. My mind is actively in the future all the time, and so the things that happen in the middle, and the stuff that happens here in the program, doesn't even bother me. Doesn't even bother me. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, well, I think that's it. I think that's going to be a short episode. Short episode. Talk about Wonka. Wonka. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. All right, so oh, wait a minute. How can people shift their mind in that direction? Wait a minute. I was trying to get it up. There we go. How can people shift their mind in that direction? Now, for me, I got to cheat. I got a life-threatening stroke that shook my mind up, shook me up, and like I feel like someone was like, right, and rejiggered everything. But I will say that what you should do is constantly involve yourself in something outside of your range, your usual range. Like, for example, the shows. So you should pull up YouTube and pull up uh what's one. I'm gonna tell you one right now. I'm gonna tell you one right now. Tell you one right now. Tell you a good one. So uh yeah, so billionaire. Just put in billionaire, ultra luxury, billionaire. Just put in billionaire. And so what will happen is your YouTube will start being programmed because as soon as you watch one once, it'll start feeding you more. You watch one billionaire habits. Just type in the word billionaire, and it's going to feed you more and more, more and more, more and more. And you will get to see the life that you've never even dreamed of living right there on your TV. And you start living it every day, every day, every day, every day. And you will start picturing yourself inside that world. Inside that world, you'll start seeing yourself inside that world. Like, oh, what would I do with that situation? And then you'll be like, oh, I'm going to do this with mine. It's like pulling you into that world, pulling you into that world. So Ashe, I think that's the best way I can think of it. Ultra luxury. Put in ultra luxury. Put in billionaire. Put in anything that's of a high net worth. and let yourself be dazzled by what these people are doing, how they're spending their time. Be like, I think I can do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Ashe. Ashe. All right, so I think that's it. Wait a minute. What do you say? Seiku's Get Rich 101. Set yourself up for success tip. Watch things on YouTube and outside your usual range. Yeah, this one just came out of nowhere. I really didn't expect it to go. I really, when I started the show, I was like, I'd have no show. But reading your notes feed and just reading your notes transported me to a place where I believe in what I'm speaking. Like it's your mindset. It's your mind. It's not your situation. Let me just say this one more time, because the character Wonka was in terrible circumstances. He could have easily taken the advice of the 5 people and said, all right, that's it. They got me. He could have easily done that, but no, he didn't. He let his emphasis on the future project, and his projection took over his current situation. Ashe. 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 All right. I think I'm out. I'm clearing out now. That was good. But to talk about Forex, or to talk about Willy Wonka, and then now that I mentioned Forex, so Forex is going well. And Fee King got on me last night. She said, "Don't change your show to be just about Forex. Just about Forex. Just include Forex into what I do." So let me tell you that my inclusion into Forex is that I figured out something. I figured out how to I mean, his thing. Okay, let me start over. Friday, I interviewed Brian. Brian showed us this thing. I'm gonna call it the magic triangle because I can't think of a better way. But the magical triangle goes like this, it did like this. And I found one and I sent it to him. I took a screenshot of it and sent it to him. I said, "Is this one?" And he was like, "Yes, that's one." I was like, "Yes, yes, yes." I found one. So shout out to Brian for helping me out, and shout out to everyone in the Forex game. We about to do this thing. We're about to win. We're about to win. And yeah, so for those of you who are interested in Forex, the first thing you want to do is you want to download. I'm gonna just say the programs that I downloaded. So now, well, actually, the best of the ones I've downloaded. So download MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4. So down that, and yeah, you should be able to. When you download it, it'll let you decide whether or not you want to afford it. With play money, it'll automatically give you play money, and then you can play with it from there. So MetaTrader 4, just download that to your phone. All right. So I think that's it. So remember that now is better than perfect. No. Here we go. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. And I will see you. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Later.